Happening today, from crushing cars to a takeover of JCPS, two big issues in Louisville that you certainly care about. In Frankfort today, some of the strongest words yet from the head of the Kentucky Senate about JCPS. Isaiah Kim Martinez and senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton also have more on the one issue many of you like to talk about: crushing cars confiscated in street racing.
We know the words car crushing has sparked mixed reactions in Louisville, but I can tell you there is bipartisan support to give Metro Police more tools to address this issue.
We've got to put a stop to racing. It's just dangerous.
Democratic State Representative Al Gentry of Louisville echoing what we've heard from you at home. Put an end to the fancy cars doing donuts overnight in the streets. But it was Republican Representative Jason Nemes of Middletown who was the first state lawmaker to publicly support giving LMPD the authority to crush seized cars belonging to drivers convicted of these crimes. He joins Louisville Police Chief Paul Humphrey and Mayor Craig Greenberg in this effort. I know car crushing gets a lot of attention in Louisville. They're sick of the street racing. They want to see some of these cars off the street. Is there any political appetite to consider a bill like that?
There would be a political appetite, but as we talk about differences in education, there's differences in the way you have law enforcement and the things that go on that law enforcement need to be done.
I asked Kentucky Senate President Robert Stivers, a Republican who has enormous power to get legislation passed, if this bill has a chance.
If this is one of the tools that the LMPD needs to stop that, we should probably afford them the opportunity to make their case.
Meantime, JCPS is still top of mind for Kentucky Republican leadership.
If they don't get a directional turnaround, yeah, we're going to continue to look at, do we split the system up? What do we do? We will look at possibilities of control and intake. Look, for years, school systems got taken over. If you don't perform, you get taken over. There is that ability.
It comes as President Donald Trump is pushing to dismantle the U.S. Department of Education. Would you like to just see it gone? I mean, is it a waste of money?
There are certain things there that are viable, but for the most part, they're pretty much useless. Let the states receive dollars that they would receive, but let us model an educational system that best fits our state.
Stivers saying he's in favor of scaling back the federal agency. Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.
Another major headline in Frankfort today: the Kentucky Senate has passed the bill to lower the individual income tax in Kentucky from 4% down to 3.5%. It now heads to Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear's desk. Governor Beshear has already said he supports the lowering of that tax.